Hello guys, you are welcome back again to my channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, you are highly welcome and I encourage you to keep watching my videos. This video is a quick one just to let you know that there is now an update to the amount of money you need to settle in Canada. This review is done yearly about this period, and that's why most people like to quickly apply before this time so that they can escape it. Yes, because when you've applied, like those that have received their ITA and have applied, will definitely not need this update. Yes, because after your application is done, it is locked. It is those that will now apply thereafter that will have to, update their proof of funds. And you may want to ask, why is this yearly review being done? Let me get it from you from their side. They said this is done based on 50% of the low income cutoff totals. So that's their reason for this yearly updates. In order to stay eligible, you need to update your proof of fund, because if you don't do it, your application will be deemed ineligible on or before the 25th of April. So meaning after 25th of April, if your proof of fund is not up to date, then you may not be eligible or your application may be cancelled based on that. And guys, most people want to really relocate to Canada. One major factor or one thing that draws people back is the proof of fund. And the proof of fund is calculated based on your family size, meaning the fewer the family size, or the smaller the family size, the smaller your proof of fund, and the more your family size, the more your proof of fund. That's actually how it's being done. If you haven't applied yet, or if you haven't received your ITA yet, or if you are still in the express entry pool, I hope that makes sense, you may need to update your proof of fund. And if you know you are a tiebreaker, when I say tiebreaker, maybe you are just maybe 100 or 50 Canadian dollars away from the actual proof of fund, I would suggest you try to upgrade it, because of the changing rate. Yes, because of the way they would calculate it. Maybe if the actual money required is about 1,000 Canadian dollars, I'm just citing an example, and you went to put 1,000 Canadian dollars because that's what is required, it's a bit risky. So rather you can just add extra 200 or 300 Canadian dollars so that no matter the rate, you will not be affected. So those that need to update their proof of fund are those that are yet to apply, or those that are in the express entry pool that haven't received their ITA yet. Yes, those are the people that should update their proof of fund. But if you have received your ITA and applied, then you are not going to be affected. Hope that makes sense. And most persons will be like, if someone doesn't have proof of fund, you can't even begin this Canada journey. That's not true. You can begin the journey depending on the routes with which you are going to use to immigrate. And here, those that need this proof of fund are the Federal Skilled Worker Program, that is FSWP, and the Federal Skilled Trade Programs. For those that don't need, like you don't have proof of fund, you don't have proof of fund, then you fall into this category. If you want to immigrate to Canada and you don't have enough proof of funds, then you can go through this route. That is, if you are applying under the Canadian Express Entry class, or you are authorized to work in Canada and you have a valid job offer, even if you apply under the Federal Skilled Worker Program or the Federal Skilled Trades Program. So this group of people are those that don't require proof of funds, because it's more like one, your employer or an employer needs you to come, so definitely they will take care of the monetary aspect, or you on that Canadian Experience Lab. In fact, this group of people, this part is related to job, mainly job. Like if you want to go work over there or you have a job offer there, then you don't need proof of fund. Oh, that's clear. But if you fall under FSWP, you want to go through through nomination, you want to go as student, you need proof of fund. But now there's an exception to this. Even if you are going as a federal skilled worker or federal skilled trader, which normally you should submit your proof of fund. But if along the line you get a job offer, you still don't need a proof of fund, irrespective of how you apply. Do you understand? Another thing some people are not clear about, they think the proof of fund will be taken by the Canadian immigration, blah blah blah. No, nobody's going to take your money from you. The essence of proof of fund is to show that you can take care of yourself when you settle in Canada, when you land in Canada. Then if you're a family person, the essence of proof of fund is to show that you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your family, maybe depending on when you get your job or anything that you know can provide money for you. That's the essence of proof of fund. Nobody's going to take the money from you. Okay? Some people might think, okay, can I just get proof of fund anywhere? Then I apply. Then after the application, I will now maybe remove the proof of fund. That is not how it's being done. Your proof of fund must be there when you are applying. Then even after, I know most persons do it, after applying, they want to take it away. It is very risky. What if along the line you are asked to provide your proof of fund, then you will not know what to do, you'll be stranded. So better still, leave the money before application. That is even while you are in the express entry pool. Then leave it during the application and leave it after the application. Leave it till you get your visa to avoid story that touches. Okay? Let me read out to you what they accept as proof of fund and what they don't accept as proof of fund so that you'll be guided. You can't use equity on real property as proof of settlement funds. No way. It's not accepted. You can't borrow money from another person and say it's your proof of fund. You know, when you are submitting your proof of fund, you need to show your statement, bank statement, depending on how you want to submit your proof of fund. And they will review it. There are officers in charge of that thing. If it's not adding up, or if large sum of money just goes into your account, it's going to raise a red flag and it may not be accepted. So you can't borrow money from another person as proof of fund. Then you must be able to use this money to pay for your family's cost of living, even if they are not coming with you. That place is a little tricky. Okay, a lot of people have confused this part. Let's say I have 4 children, they're including me and my husband, say 6 of us, and let's say 2 of my kids are not coming with me, then 4 of us are going. The proof of fund I will be submitting or I'll be showing will still be for everybody, even if they are coming or not. Do you get? I will still be showing a proof of fund for family of 6. Do you get my point? But if along the line you have been showing that you have X amount of children and probably some are not coming with you, I don't think it's their business. But still show the fund that will cover for everybody. Hope you understand. For your proof of fund, you must get official letters from any banks or financial institution where you have the account. That one too is also another aspect that is usually kind of cumbersome for people when they are applying, because we have the online way of printing out your letters, but that one is not signed. What the Canada immigration system is the one that is from the bank, signed, so that if anything comes up, they can easily do the verification work. So that printing out from net or from your app is not what they want. So you need to go to your bank or financial institution, wherever you are getting the money from, to get that official letter where you have an account. So how will the letter be? What's the format? How should it look like? These letters must be printed on the financial institution's letterhead and include the bank or institution's contact, your name, your outstanding debt. Say that you are trying to get proof of fund does not mean you should not be owing, or Don't think when you are owing, not owing the Canada whatever. If you are owing and yet the balance you have is still sufficient or is still enough for your proof of fund, then you are good to go. Nobody is perfect, you understand? Don't say, hey, there is a part on my statement that shows that I'm owing so amount. Good and fine. Your your current balance is really what is important, and not just important. If your current balance is sufficient or is enough as your proof of fund, then you don't have an issue. For those that want to combine accounts, in most cases you may not have all your proof of fund in one account. Some people operate up to 3 to 4 accounts. So if you are trying to merge or submit the four um, accounts or letters from each of these accounts, there's no problem. But make sure you show the date each account was opened. That is, if you are using multiple accounts now, even if it's one account, you show the date the account was opened or the date each account was opened, the account numbers, the current account balances, the average balance for the past 6 months. Some people have also asked, how long should we leave our proof of fund before we apply? Let it be as long as 6 months. If it's 7, 8 months, better for you, but it should not be less than 6 months. When you know how to go about things, you will not easily fall into trouble. Some people used to put like 3 months. It's risky. Again, it depends on the visa officer that is attending to your file. Some are very nice, while some they go to the deepest part of your application. Some will tell you they've submitted 4 months balance in the past. Some will tell you they submitted 3 months in the past. And again, grace differs. But on their side, they need the average balance for the past 6 months. Okay? They need it so that you don't get your application cancelled. How much money should you bring? Well, this one is like this. When I say it's like this, it all depends on you. The money you should bring should be what will be enough for you to take care of yourself and your family. So bring as much money as you can anyway. This will even make moving in Canada very easy for you. You understand? But when you are coming and you are having more than 10,000 Canadian dollars, then you have to declare it. You have to declare it to the officers, and you will meet at the port of entry, because you may be fined if you don't declare it, and then your funds could be seized. But you should have enough money that will be enough for you to take care of yourself as soon as you arrive. The things you should bring when coming, or how much you should bring, it includes cash, documents that show property or capital payable to you, such as stocks, bonds, debenture, treasury bills. Some people have used treasury bills as their proof of fund. Yeah, I'm telling you, because you must not all follow one way. I like the way they even give different ways by which you can actually submit your proof of fund or show your proof of fund. So if you can show documents of your stocks, bond, debentures, or treasury bills, then you are good to go. Then documents that guarantee payment of a set amount of money which are payable to you, such as bankers' draft checks, money orders, travelers' checks. So these are the things that you should take note of. Then for the new update, that's the money you should bring according to your family size. I will just be leaving it on the screen for you to see. There's an update, and then I'll be putting it on the screen for you to see, so you can make necessary updates. So this is the new update to Canadaimmigration as per the proof of fund. I will still bring you more updates, because there are always updates to this journey, more updates. So that's why you have to be informed. That's why you have to be alert, so that you don't miss out. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you all. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do turn on your post notification bell so you keep seeing my videos. Do like this video, comment, and share this video. See you all in my next one. Bye.